Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading today, a Saturday here at MadWorldTarot, a truly beautiful Saturday afternoon with the snoring Tess in the background. She has got her nose, her muzzle on the tarot box, so I can't show you the Shadowland Tarot as I usually do, but it is the Shadowland Tarot, still using it for snub number 2. We're looking at snubs today, snubs as perceived by Prince Harry, and this one we've heard about that Harry was mortified when the King's read his speech out at Windsor Castle, the state banquet, the French state visit. And he referenced Windsor Castle and William the Conqueror, who of course was the founder, shall we use that word, of Windsor Castle all those many centuries ago. And then he also mentioned the fact that Prince William, who shares William the Conqueror's name, now lives at Windsor Castle. And this apparently caused much dismay in Montecito, to the extent, according to Neil Sean, that there has been played the clip over and over and over in disbelief that the King could mention Prince William in such flattering terms and not mention Has-Been, who of course is not a working royal, was not at the banquet, does not live at Windsor, was in fact booted out of Frogmore Cottage when he exited to first Canada and then California, but apparently mortified, furious, played the clip over and over while Meghan stamped her hoof and gazed meaningfully out of the window at Montecito. This is rumour, according to Neil Sean. We're going to have a look at this because it does amuse me that Harry's sense of self-importance is so vast that he is truly amazed and dismayed that the King didn't mention him at the state banquet. I mean, you know, he could have equally not mentioned Mike Tyndall or Peter, what's his name? What is his surname? Peter Phillips. And are we hearing about them being put out and deeply offended and wounded at the snub? No. So we're going to ask Harry's feelings on watching this clip over and over and over and over. We're going to ask about his sense of self-importance. Now, he believes he should be mentioned at state occasions like this. We're going to ask about Meghan stamping her hoof and gazing out the window as allegedly happened. We are going to ask whether any snub was intended. How do Prince William and King Charles actually feel about Harry on these occasions? Do they even think about him? And we're going to ask how Harry is going to cope when Prince William becomes King William. And of course, many wits around on social media are reminding all of us that William the Conqueror defeated the last Saxon king, Harold Godwinson. I wonder if Harry knows that. I sincerely doubt that he does. But as I say, many people rejoiced in reminding those that know and those that don't know, those that knew and those that didn't know, that is the historical precedent behind all of this. Shall we just say, is it wrong of me to laugh? Let's remind you that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment. And it is all speculation and all rumour and all just my opinion. And I just read energy. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. We have the Two of Wands in reverse as our underlying energy. That's plans and partnerships. Partnerships, I would say two brothers in this case, and that Two of Wands, because they were at one stage, and for a long time in fact, they were the light of the royal family. They were the future hope of the royal family. They acted together. We all believed that everything was wonderful and they were the best of brothers and were there for each other and all of that, but it's in reverse. It turns out that was a bit of a story we were being told, not true at all, and there has been a rift between the two, and the one is now sulking in Montecito and watching this clip over and over allegedly, and the other is at the state banquet and being groomed for his future role as king. Ouch, you could say. So, situation we're dealing with, the snub. We have the Seven of Cups. That's the Delulu card, the Seven of Cups. That's a sense of all things are possible. It's not very realistic energy at all, the Seven of Cups. It's castles in the air, pie in the sky. You can see that from the way the card is depicted. Believing possibly your own PR, your own narrative, believing that you are more special than you actually are. It's not very realistic energy at all, the Seven of Cups. So I think it's quite an opposite card for this particular snub that we are reading on in this particular reading. So let's see how Harry felt when he heard what the king had to say about his brother, and had to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Was it really as awful? Oh yes, it was. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this was a massive blow, because the Ace of Pentacles is the future, is a powerful future, powerful financially. It's very much cast in stone. This is the way it's going to be. This is going to be your powerful, abundant, prosperous future where you have huge influence because you have that huge pentacle in your hand. It's like the crown jewels in your hand, basically. It's in reverse. Harry, it was a realization for Harry that he's cut out of that future. He doesn't belong there. This is not his future. This is not his path. This is not his prosperity. This is not his castle. This is not his estate, his duchy. I'm feeling the energy because I am an energy reader, and it's like that kind of feeling. So, sense of self-importance that he actually believes he should be mentioned in such a speech when he's just given an interview to the BBC telling what a rubbish father he's got, basically. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we know what's behind it all. The Queen of Wands. We've been hearing how very much she is behind it all. Recently from Sally Bedell Smith, some snoring because the nose is now more awkwardly placed on the tarot box, but never mind. Queen of Wands is, of course, herself in Montecito, and she's in reverse, angry, begrudging, difficult, the drama queen. Wands are very much about attention and theatre and passion and all of those things, and those things can go horribly wrong when they're in reverse and cause a lot of trouble, ego particularly. And so she is the one who has been telling, or has been, that he should be joint heir and they should democratize the royal family, which I think is what she really meant when she was talking about modernizing it, and it should be about popular vote. And the Has No Brain was the most popular royal at the time she entered the royal family. My goodness, how things have changed since the Queen of Wands in reverse landed in amongst the poor little pigeons of the royal family, ripe for the plucking. So, yeah, I think we understand all of that. But how, we're going to have to try and stop the snoring. How did she feel? Because according to Neil Sean, she was fed up with all of this. She can't stand it anymore. His bleating on about his, it's all about me and I can't believe what Pa has just done. And wicked wills and all of that stuff. Was she really gazing out the window and fed up or not? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles is about sharing and reciprocity and charity and generosity. In reverse, we're going to try and stop the snoring just briefly. It's entitlement. When it's in reverse, it's taking more than you give. I don't think she was gazing out the window. I don't think she was tapping her giant foot. I think she was egging him on. That's what I get. And this is my opinion, and it's wild speculation for fun and entertainment. But Six of Pentacles in reverse. She's the one who's fostered this false notion. Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. She could hardly be gazing out the window furious, could she? When he's saying, but it's not fair. So, where are we now? Feelings of King Charles and Prince William. Were they out to snub Harry? Did someone, a speechwriter, write a glowing paragraph for Meghan and Harry overseas? And then the king take that fountain pen and scratch it out? Or did they not even think about Harry in this context? To their feelings. Eight of Cups in reverse. I shouldn't laugh when I get such a woeful card. The Eight of Cups in reverse. It's not that they don't think about him. When they think about him, they think, oh no, this situation is never going to get better. It's never going to resolve itself. Whatever we do is going to cause grievance. He's going to interpret it. So if we mentioned him in the speech, it would be distorted, it would be twisted, it would be used against him. If we don't mention him in the speech, it will be distorted, it will be twisted, it will be used against us. We can't win. But likewise, he can't win because he can't let this go. He can't get over his hump and move on. So they know. It's not a malicious card. It's not an intentional, malevolent, let's make him suffer energy. It's an awareness. Because they are water signs, they are empaths naturally. It's an awareness that no matter what they do or don't do, it's going to be perceived as a snub. It's going to fester. We could just call him Uncle Fester and leave it at that, really. So how's Harry going to cope when his brother is actually king? How's he going to deal with that? Oh no, we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's a card of nightmares, as you can see. This poor person trying to sleep, and down come these nasty creatures to torment. It's like his nightmare comes true because the card is in the reverse. I don't think I've ever read that card that way. But it's tarot, it's energy. Energy changes. Meanings of cards are quite fluid. Nine of Swords in reverse, nightmare. Nightmare comes true. It's like a waking nightmare. It's like he can't get past it. And on that chilling note, I shall leave you and hope to see you again tomorrow.